When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, it wasn't quiet, it wasn't random. It was like heaven thundered through the cracks of time, and dreams that had died suddenly sat up again. Chains broke, silence gave way to laughter. The oppressed stood tall like kings, and the crushed soul remembered how to breathe. We were like them that dream, not a fragile wish, not a fantasy, but the kind of dream where what you prayed for suddenly finds you, where the long nights start to make sense, and the tears you cried weren't wasted, they were planted. Zion was stuck, held down by circumstances, wounded by seasons. But when God stepped in, time bent, shame fled, and restoration began. Have you been there? When faith got weary, when your prayers seemed to echo, when doors stayed shut no matter how hard you knocked, then you understand this verse isn't poetry, it's reality, it's rescue, it's the turnaround moment. God doesn't just bring you out, He brings you out in style. He doesn't patch your wounds, He renews your strength. And when He restores better than it was. You may have lost years, you may have buried dreams, but Psalm 126 is not a memory, it's a message. God is still in the business of turning captivity, and when He does, it feels like waking from a nightmare into the sunlight. You blink, you breathe, you can hardly believe it's real, but it is. He did it, and you are still standing. Your story isn't stuck. Your waiting isn't wasted. Your silence isn't a sentence, it's a setup. Because when God writes the comeback, it doesn't look like where you started. It looks like Zion rising, like you laughing again, living again, believing again. So let this be your verse, let this be your moment. Let the past be the soil, and now be the bloom. Because the Lord has turned it, and what felt like the end was the pause before your breakthrough began. We were like them that dream, because God was rewriting the reality.